Hey, ladies, welcome to the Single Moms United podcast, where we cannot spell united without you or YOU. Hey, if this is your first time dropping by, welcome. If you are a repeat listener, thank you, and thank you for your loyalty. This podcast is all about motivating and encouraging the single mom. I know all about that you need encouragement because I'm a single mom and I know what it was like and what it is like to try to navigate life as a parent on your own and with minimal support, whether he chooses to not be able to provide that support. But either way, it's not about how you arrived at the single mom title. It's what you do with it. That's right, Mom. It's what you do with it. So you have control over that. And that's what I want to talk about today. So I am deviating a little bit from my prior topics of the letter I, and I'm going to focus on something else today, which I hope you will find value in it and that it will make you think, because this is about critical thinking as well when it comes to parenting. So today's topic is about choices. Yeah. And every day throughout the day, we have to make choices as it relates to parenting. And sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we get it wrong. Ask me how. I know. Okay. But either way, the good news is you can learn from it. You can learn from both. If it's a good choice, well, what happened? What made me come to this decision of going this way versus that way? And then if it's a bad choice, you learn too, right? Why did I do that? And as a result of me picking that choice, this is what happened. So I definitely don't want to do that again. For the sake of this exercise, I really want to talk about life in general and options that are available to you, single mom. And you can pick how you want your day to go. And I bet you didn't even know you had that much control over your life. Yeah. Just because something bad happens doesn't mean you have to entertain it, right? You don't have to respond. And I'm so thankful that I'm at a stage in my life that I know that I can just ignore something. If I'm choosing not to respond, I don't have to respond, especially if it's going to interrupt my peace. So therefore, I'm like, is it even worth it? I tell you, since I started incorporating that in my lifestyle, it's been such a relief, because now I'm picking and choosing if I want to be mad, upset, and angry over something that's probably not even worth it at the end of the day. So I'm learning how to ignore things. Ignoring people. Imagine that. But anyway, all right. Y'all know me. I get off the highway every now and then. So let me get back on. So this should be brief and to the point. And we're talking about choices. Choices. Consider this, moms. Sad has 3 letters, but so does joy. Fall has 4 letters, but so does rise. Curse has 5 letters, but so does bless. Ignore has 6 letters, but so does listen. Enemies have 7 letters, but so does friends. Immature has 8 letters, but so does maturity. Ignorance has 9 letters, but so does knowledge. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. So ladies, I just gave you a brief example. Whether you choose negativity versus positive, things that either can make your day or break your day. Now that's just a small sample of choices that you have. As a single mom, we already have a lot that we have to endure. We have a lot that's on our plate. We have a lot of decisions to make, right? And that's okay because we made the ultimate decision not to abort the child, right? We decided to have our child in spite of what the circumstance was. So you've already made a great decision. But now you need to take it a step further and not let society define who you are as a single mom. You've already made that decision. Hey, I can do this. I'm gonna do this. Right? So stop being discouraged. Get encouraged. Get motivated. Yeah, it's okay if you have a down day, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Get up and say, shake it off. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through it. I'm at the stage in my life where I say, come on, challenge. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. When it comes, and they do come, then the next phase is, how am I going to approach this? Right? Do I need to approach it? Think about that. I had a situation yesterday where it could have went totally different. But you know what? I say, you know what? I'm not going to entertain this. I'm going to move on. I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to come back and use a different approach. Because once upon a time, I used to just go right after the jugular. I go straight for the neck in some instances when I'm upset about something. I wouldn't hold back. But I'm thankful that I'm able to control my temper now and really think about things, think about the approach. So I would challenge you to do the same thing, Mom, especially with your kids. They're going to bother your nerves. I don't know how else to say that, right? Learn how to incorporate different discipline methods. Learn how maybe not to respond immediately. Yeah. I wish I would have known this earlier on with my kids, because it was always yell, 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 yell. If you think about what they did and how they did it, did they know any better? Sometimes they don't, but yet as parents, we just fly off the handle and yeah, cut it out, da 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 da. And sometimes they don't know better, so we have to get into teaching mode and educate them. Because remember, Mom, you're more than just a mom. You are a mentor. Your child is looking up to you. So you have to practice and display behaviors that are more positive than negative. Because remember, you have to release these children or your child into the world. And they're going to have to get out there and be able to fend for themselves. And a lot of times the only knowledge they really get where there is no hidden agenda is with you, Mom. Because others, hey, I can do this for you, but you have to do this. You've experienced it. I've experienced it. But as parents, there's no hidden agenda with us. So we should be able to level set and educate our children properly. With that being said, Mom, again, it's not about how you arrived at the single mom title. It's what you do with it. I challenge you, put your phone down for an hour or put it on Do Not Disturb for an hour. Spend some time with your child. Incorporate that physical connect, right? That hug, right? A hug a day will help prevent them from straying, right? Because they know they can come to Mom with anything and everything. Shouldn't have to go outside of Mom to get answers. And if you don't have the answer, that's okay. That is absolutely okay. Once upon a time, way back when, I used to lead teams, and I used to tell them, it's okay if you don't know the answer. But what's not okay is you not try to find the answer. So moms, I want to reinforce that with you. It's okay if you don't know the answer. There's probably a lot you don't know, and that's okay. But moms, I challenge you, please. You have technology available to you. And if you have older folks that are around, they can probably share with you some of the answers you need about some of life's topics. And I would encourage you to do that. So with that said, ladies, I hope you have a fantastic day, a wonderful month. You stay strong, stay encouraged, stay motivated, and also, that's right, tell another single mom. If you have comments for me, go to my YouTube page, leave me some comments there, or go to my website, Single Moms United Podcast.com. I would love to hear from you. Take care.